I'm Lisa, the Feel Good Lady. I'm so excited that I have this opportunity to uplift myself and others, because trust me, I don't always feel this great. I'm doing it for me as well. How do you learn and grow and create new possibility if you're in fear, doubt, shame, comparing, and you're worried about what other people think? It shouldn't matter. As long as you're doing the best you can, you shouldn't care about what other people think. We get back what we mirror. We gotta stop blaming. We're gonna get out there and that's what people feel about vulnerability. But who knows what else I might think of.
No, I got you.
Okay, these are my new friends.
So program down in Houston. You know how to deal with
These are the Feel Good Lady.
scammer knows.
Lisa, the Feel Good Lady.
Oh, I'm Alan.
Well, since all so awesome for writing, I want to know what advice could you give to people? How do you deal with difficult people? What do you do?
You know, I've actually been thinking about this for a while.
What you say to help someone?
I think difficult people, you never know. You never know the story. Maybe it's not about the story, it's just about that day. They're having a tough day. Let's not assume that they mean to be difficult. I think most people do, they mean well, can come across poorly. It's easy to respond emotionally. When you're dealing with difficult people, first thing you got to do is eliminate any emotional reaction you have to their response. Start with understanding.
Don't know what they're going through.
Yeah, you never know what's going to do. Pass this off. Done.
Everything else?
It seems like you want some stuff like that. Honestly, as a difficult person myself, this question really hits home.
Do you hate them to be your friend?
The nicest person I know. So nice. Yeah, you can't really say anything bad about them. That's what I was going to ask you. I think selfishly, depends on what you mean by deal with them, right? If you have to deal with them, I wouldn't put the burden on yourself. Yeah, do you agree with that? I feel like if you have to, you can't master them at their level. I think that regardless of how emotional or frustrated they are, it's not going to be productive to match that the consistency and like killing them with kindness, so to speak. It's just like you keep hitting them back with a rational, calm response, then they're either going to exaggerate more to the point where the reason that it's becoming unproductive, or they're going to actually see that you're being more reasonable about it. And I think they'll come down to it, is what I've been. If it's a recurring thing and you have to deal with the same person that's difficult all the time, then you just have to treat it like anything else. It's like, okay, I tried this, it didn't work. I'm going to tweak it a little bit, see if this is a better way for this person to understand me. Someone needs data-driven answer, then you give them a data-driven answer. And I need an emotional answer, you give them an emotional answer. You have to change, you have to calibrate. I was telling them a story. I was so frustrated with his name. We had some difficult people on my team last year, but we were trying to figure it out. I was on the gymnastics team. We had some difficult teammates that was I just graduated. I was on the older end of it. Maybe I was responsible for dealing with them. Obviously, there were times where I didn't want to, but we had to, and I had to figure it out. I would just try to change my approach until something clicked.
It seems to figure it out. It seems like something.
I didn't figure it out actually. But people I had. I'm just saying that, like in general, I figured it out. It didn't end up biting. I still learned a lot from it. So I couldn't figure it out.
I'm so glad I'm not like that.
No, that's true.
That kind of person too.
No, I felt that way entirely. It's another thing where had this been not on my team, I would have just let him do his thing. Because I had an obligation, so I felt that I had to address this thing that was like very anti-team. Still not fun. I would have preferred not doing it. I would have preferred not handling it, and I didn't successfully handle it. No, maybe now? Question mark.
You know you did the best.
That was a question. I did.
In your mind, you did all you could.
I tried my hardest. Super hard to like add more. I use these techniques myself.
Yeah.
And I think these are all great. Maybe sometimes it's directly meant for you. You just might be the person that letting the anger out. It's important to like Cam touched on that, but like they're angry that day. But yeah, maybe they're not meaning it to you directly, but they're just angry in general. You're just the person letting it out on.
You're the punching one.
Yeah,
you just have to be there.
Maybe keep your ears open and not respond as much. Yeah, let's keep more.
This thing, like,
I guess in a difficult people, I think of like an argument.
Argument.
When you're in a disagreement with somebody and it turns into an argument, I'm guilty of this frequently. No, I know I'm wrong. I'm so attached to my point that I will realize I'm wrong. No, continue to argue my wrong point just because it's now like a pride thing. I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of people, I feel like there's a lot of pride attached. So for difficulty or conflict is happening, and it's important to know that in that situation, logic is not typically a good way to appeal to people. Logic works when
you're calm-minded and you conflict and emotional, sometimes like dropping your own pride and letting them win this argument. Maybe later they'll sit it and realize they're wrong. There's no point in fighting it. Just know where to go. Sometimes you just got to give them a hug.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
You know, big. I don't be a big fella.
Like,
Maybe you need a hug, Tan.
and I just hug her and keep my mouth shut.
Just hug her like so she can't say English.
Anyways, that's a few minutes. Thanks for having us on the show. Might be here next week.
Untrue. That was untrue. That's really exciting.
Thank you. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Spread it to all your friends and share. Thank you.